Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's doubleheader of PK Scramble, the 2024 tournament. Tonight we start with Sarah versus Javanator. This is in the upper half, so the winners bracket. So whoever loses this will move into the danger bracket and still have a chance to succeed. My name is Rocky12799. I am joined tonight by one free Fitz. How are you tonight, Fitz?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited to watch some upper bracket action and learn some more things. I know from the last time calling a race, I picked up quite a lot that I felt like made my game better. And I have my own danger match coming up in a couple days, so looks like we're getting underway here.
Yes, for those who are unaware, Fitz is taking part in this tournament. When is your next match, Fitz?
We're Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
So the flags this time, we have the 100% generated bosses. So we will not be seeing familiar faces at those shiny spots. Instead, really random stuff that I have trouble predicting. Like, I guess here's a question: generated bosses, if it's like an ant, does it mean it has the same kind of weaknesses as the ant family of enemies? I haven't really been sure. I just kind of assume the worst and hit things hard.
Right, what I understand is that resistances can be for generated enemies can be shuffled, but that they should have the same move set as the group that they're in. So ants are always going to have ant type of move sets. It's just a matter of what levels they're at. But yeah, so Tomar says that it's they're kind of grouped into plants have plant things, things like that, according to what Tolmar has said, that the way that it's programmed. So but yeah, we will see tonight. So we did get Dalam as the first teleport and Tucson as second teleport.
That's nice to see early. Dalam has a kid check for us, and Tucson also has an apple kid check. Plus, we can take a little bit of a walk north from Tucson and get some early exit mice if we want those early on.
That's also a nice wad of bills there out of the meteorite. So if they want to take the time, they can get to Threed and pick up another kid there.
Yeah, Jeff. I see a locker, maybe that's a bazooka. It's a bottle rocket. Not bad.
Oh, and a yo-yo. So not bad. It looks like... Trying to see what Jeff had for his item.
Yeah, I don't think... I mean, that's the kind of thing about auto-tracking early is, as a runner, if you look, it's like, what's the new thing? But, yeah, we haven't seen... Jeff comes with a bunch of junk in their menu. I usually try to clean it out right away so I don't forget about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Kind of like to get in there and wipe out whatever I can. Get those spots open.
Yeah, are we all gonna go get that third kid? I think that makes sense to me because Jeff, just without equipment, is not gonna do a whole lot for us in terms of fighting enemies. So
right.
We know that probably our next kid is either, oh, here we go, random enemy movement as the unassuming local guy is zigzagging with great speed. That is a flag this time around, which I found fun in playing. It's just fun seeing enemies move in strange ways that don't normally.
So I did peek over at their streams. It looks like Carrot Key was what Jeff had for us today.
Okay. So So that's our first sanctuary we could go to. I've learned recently that a lot of times it makes sense to hold off on that until we have like more kids, more levels, because it can make going through those a lot faster.
Yeah, I'm a fan of holding off on doing Sanks. Holding right away. Let's go ahead and do some more exploring, see if we can get some more kids, get some levels outside of those things, make those things a lot easier. Plus, having a chance to pick up mice, things like that, before we hit those sanctuaries is always a good thing.
So yeah, our funky trip to 3 is concluded. We've got a kid check here. Since we have Jeff, we also have we could get a very fast boogie percent.
Indeed, less than 10-minute boogie percent.
We'll see for Sarah, who is waiting in the poorly locked jail. So we have everything we could do in Dalam now. Bazooka for sale.
That's a nice know to know that that bazooka is there. They don't really find any Jeff items.
Copper bracelet, that's a pretty solid early find. So Pooh, that gives us pretty much, we got some side power. That's gonna help us fight some bosses. And we haven't seen, they have an item as well.
Correct. We could go do Moo training, see if that gives us another teleport real quick. Also haven't done any of the extra checks in Onett, so we don't know what that key item is waiting for us in the library yet. So we definitely have some options here. They're taking that quick save, so it doesn't have to make the walk of shame through the house in case she dies.
I do that all the time. I should probably start saving more often early. I don't know, it's just a bad habit that I have to undo. We have the jelly. It's a calling for help boss. Ooh.
Big hitter.
Ooh. Nice finish.
Yeah. Big hitter, but not a lot of hit points there, so does manage to get through no problem.
We get a pencil eraser. Well, that opens up access to Happy Valley and a sanctuary, as well as a key item check. We can also get to Saturn Valley with the zombie paper.
Yeah, we definitely have lots of stuff open right now for both of our runners. So it looks like Jovinator's stream hiccuped there, so we did miss him. Headed back to Onett. He's taking on the punks. We'll see what generated enemies we get here today. Common Guard Roach.
Hieroglyph copy in the library.
Nobody wants to see the hieroglyph copy this early. You don't even want to think about having to do Scaraba.
Indeed, we found there's been a lot of cracked bats inside of item boxes so far too. The guts.
It looks like a mayor has key to the shack, so that's going to be 3 Sank accesses, and inside 10 minutes, plus at least our way to Saturn Valley. Still need Paula, still need at least 1 more Sank access, and need that meteorite piece if we're going to do 4 Sanks plus Gygas.
Yeah, I mean from here, I don't know. There's a lot of options of like places to go. We might finish off. We might go to the shack and just so that we don't have to come back to Onett.
Yeah, so so there's a few key item checks that we haven't done right? We haven't checked Apple Kid, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
check Apple Kid, and depending on what he gives me, I may head to Dalam and do Moo training real quick. See what. At this point, it's probably going to be a teleport and not a Siler. For Poo, of course, there's never any guarantee, but I'm curious to see what that is and where it takes us, especially because we've got Hieroglyph Copy, and then whatever Apple Kid has for us.
I think we're gonna grab an Exit Mice or two on Javinator's side. The mushrooms. I would say getting mushroom is very frustrating. I find it happens at the worst times.
Yes. If you're going to get mushroom, it's definitely going to be at the worst time. There's just no way around it.
And with generated bosses, we could have definitely a mushroom boss.
Javinator headed back to Tucson.
Who's on the roof? Ooh, a robot.
Yeah. Definitely don't really want to mess with that robot right now. I totally missed what Moo training gave us.
We'll see if Chat can help us out here. Gonna look at our first sanctuary, heading for the pink cloud. Seeing the weakest version of Psy Thunder. Moo training was forward side, okay.
Thank you, Rizkoon. Yeah, I don't mind doing this tank at this point. This cleans up Dalam. We never have to come back here. Definitely, that long walk down from the top to the bottom. Let's go ahead and get these done and out of the way.
Yeah, I think Javinator had to go raise some funds in order to pay for Apple Kid's invention.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think he didn't quite have enough money there to give the 200 over to Apple Kid.
Have a cookie. And $200. Second sanctuary, okay.
Police badge.
We've got an eel with some plant bugs.
Mobile sprouts. That eel's gonna try to hit with electric type moves. That's fairly standard for them. Doesn't look like his hits are doing much damage though to anybody. So
yeah, the younger twirling Conger got some hits in, but did not put up that much of a fight. Well, Javinator takes on the Jelly, who we know can actually hit if they decide to. Ooh, and they did. That should, do it.
It's a big hitter, but not a lot of hit points. So
getting a nice green swirl on Sarah's side. A Casey bat.
Worthless junk.
Only a desperate runner's last hope sometimes, but yeah, mostly not worth it.
All from Apple Kid telling us what we already knew, that Pooh had our zombie paper.
Heading to Tucson probably to do their Apple Kid check. Got a lot more cash.
Yeah, go ahead and clearing that sink out. Definitely, the big difference in cash right now.
Also going up to grab some mice here. Hand-Aid.
Javanator starting to make that long walk to Saturn Valley.
Ooh, nice.
Imagine this will be the Epoca check for Sarah. Nice kind of slumber there on Javanator's side.
Yeah, definitely some good equipment in the tunnel.
We get
Some kind of nuclear smiling.
Buglin, I think is what it says.
Ah. A burp. Oh, a nausea. Ow. Okay. This roach does not come to play. I don't think we have healing B either.
No, we don't. We are definitely light on healing and definitely no recovery items at this point, so...
Ooh, nausea on everyone.
Looks like even though we had this access early and had zombie paper early, it looks like this is not where the game wants us to be at this point. Looks like Sarah may have picked right here by going and making the walk through Peaceful Rest Valley on their way to Happy Happy Village. And let's see where Javanator heads after that unfortunate death.
And Zalam, I don't. They have not. So they have not done the Sankir nor the Moo training yet.
Correct. They are gonna at least check some of these presents that Sarah skipped. Oh, nice stun gun there for Jeff.
Yeah, it's always interesting seeing like which chess kind of runners kind of tend to get versus skip and the why, considering like the why behind it. That certainly each one saves time.
Yeah, I like to check. I like to check the Delam ones. Especially with the boxes, and you kind of peek at what they are. Sometimes you can find some really good stuff there, even early logic. So.
All right, we're gonna get to see who is in the cabin and what are they holding on to. Whoa, mad crows.
Got a murder crows waiting for us.
We have a flying man with a signed banana, and Forside was that's our Force Sanctuary.
Indeed.
Access.
So 4 Sanks plus Saturn Valley access at 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Now we just need to find that meteorite piece. But signed banana will lead us to another key item.
Indeed, we had a very buff bird.
Yes, that was the only time we will see Buff Bird on Sarah's side. The Buff Bird will forever be jailed.
nice. I had sewers recently where those trash can enemies could teleport, which was very fun because then they could get from the top rail into the sewer water pretty easily.
Yeah, teleporting enemies in the sewers is always fun. Because there's
Ouch.
literally no avoiding. Yeah.
These ghosts are hitting very hard.
Don't know what the game is wanting us to do with these enemies hitting so hard today.
Because we've definitely seen like a couple of pieces of defensive gear, so it's not like we have like, you know, armless characters running around. Ooh, right in the door.
Good job, Nader, taking on the boss with Pink Cloud. Okay, that Conqueror's just not hitting worth anything, and he is down.
Yeah, I see on Sarah's side we've got freeze beta now. These deadly mice, when they smash, are hitting for like 100 damage. But I would say doing a great job of for sure. Navigating these kind of spicy fights. Keeping in mind, we got to have resources to fight the boss at the end. That's always kind of the challenge sometimes when we haven't done a lot of sanctuaries and we hit, you know, this one is, I'm gonna guess 4?
Yeah, sorry I had to mute there for a second. My dogs decided to all start running around and where they were gonna all start barking. But yeah, I have a feeling that you're right. This is probably 4th thing. Maybe 3. But yeah, I guess we'll see. We did get, yeah, Dominator did pick up his first sync. So we are all tied up on syncs for at least a few seconds here while Sarah makes her way through the sewers.
An okay pendant, there, you know, that's definitely one of those if we're gonna fight